Sweetheart, what's up, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing okay. Are you up and ready? Happy Sunday. Go ahead and hit the like button. Guys, a lot happened in Piggy's house last night, but the Bravo Bee and Trixie's ship has capsized. But one question I'm going to ask, was there a ship in the first place? Was there a ship in the first? I don't understand this Bravo Bee and Trixie because the whole thing is very confusing. One time they are friend zoning themselves, the other time they are all together. Next time Bravo is telling Didi how much he likes her. Next time that one is gone. Next time they are back together again. Like seriously. Now, last night after the party, there were lots of drama from King Wanda, being all active with Tomi, Bushebi, and all of that. Then he went to Trixie. Trixie was complaining to the girls, and this was something Bravo B told him. Stop talking about your relationship to others. Stop, She was just complaining, venting, and Neliswa was there supporting. So they feel like, oh, Bravo B isn't treating you nicely, or maybe he doesn't really like you like that, or what. Meanwhile, guys, Liam had a conversation with Bravo B. I was really asking Bravo B, if he really likes the girl. And he said, yeah, he does. But Lema felt, if you really like her, she won't be complaining all of these things. I think Bravo B is trying to be very careful. They say one beating, twice shy. We all know what happened in the Shiamosha season with him. So I don't think coming back to the house will be for women. To me, if you ask me, I could tell you that both friends, family, and everyone would have advised him to be strict. You would have advised him strictly to apply self-control. Go there, play your game. Don't get into any form of shit. Because we, the viewers, also have a way of condemning. It's just like the way people condemned what Oliema did last week with all of those stuff. They were like, with your knee, you wear this, now you're still this, you've not learned. Imagine that Bravo B came and is playing with the ladies and all they will be like, okay, so he hasn't changed. This was same exact thing. And now, let me tell you something. It's not easy for any guy to say, "Oh, I love you, I want you," and not just for Tracy, because Tracy has a lot going on for her. Even while you're claiming to like Bravo B, you still do shirts with Q at behind. Last Thursday pool party, yeah, I think last Saturday night party too with Q, and Q himself is. I don't think Q is serious. Q is not serious. Q is just let me just let me just have fun in the house. I don't think anything is deep or serious with him, because one day he was having a conversation with Trixie, and he was telling Trixie what he would have done to Didi if they are outside of the house. So you can see that the guy is just, I don't know if it's his lifestyle or it's just his strategy on the game. If you make yourself available, boom, he's gonna use it. So while they were there talking, they had moved from Bushebi and to me. They were at the kitchen talking. Next, it became Tracy and Bravo being. Tracy kept complaining, and Neliswa was, supporting her. Sometimes I wonder why Neliswa can't even call Tracy out. Because if you look at this, Neliswa always supports whatever it is Tracy does. I know they say she's her manager, but I think, well, it's good though that you're coming to a place with your co-worker or your colleague and you guys are cool. But sometimes I feel like probably there is something. Okay, there is something. Maybe she knows the kind of person Tracy is and wouldn't want to go into that mess by trying to either educate her or try to correct her or whatever. Or at the same time, there's something they do there which she knows Tracy might actually blow things out of proportion if she eventually gets into any form of drama or whatever with her. So if you watched, you will see that Nelisa is always like pampering Tracy, concurring with whatever Tracy says, and Tracy does the same thing. It's good though, so they can come here and and expose whatever it is they do or whatever it is they know about each other is nice though. But I feel like sometimes you just call the person into some closet and talk to the person. Now you were doing this, the person asked you not to do. Earlier they had a conversation. In fact, I'm coming to that where Tracy was saying she chose Bravo. But yeah, she's always been saying it. The other time they had a conversation in their room, how they are going to limit it to friends, how no cuddling. And Bravo has always been telling her no cuddling, no this, no that. I mean, you are an adult. She's an adult and she's a mother. She was once married, so she's not a child anymore. Even if you're like a kid, but you're not like a kid anymore. From signs, from the things the guy does, you should understand that this is the kind of person the guy is. This is the kind of person he is not. And I'm not even aware if Tracy is or knows what happened to Bravo B in his season. I don't think she's aware, or unless she doesn't watch the show. Even if she's not aware, you should understand that is that this guy is not really that affectionate type of guy, or maybe he's not really one to do all of this quote unquote. There are people who can do this thing like the camera, they can know the camera is all over, people are watching them. There are people who feel very shy, especially on national TV. To be cuddling and be doing all of those stuff. Why some people don't care? If you look at majority of them, they don't care. They just do it. Sometimes I wonder if their family watches the show or what. Because yeah, guys, the way they do Love Island in Biggie's house, switching from this guy to the other, it God. So while they were at it, Wanda was trying to explain to her. She was like, "No, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that," because Trixie went ahead and was comparing Bravo B with Q. That there are some things that Q does, she wishes Bravo B would be doing. And this is the worst thing you can do in a relationship, comparing your partner to another person. You don't even need to talk about your ex. You don't even need to talk about people that you've been with when you're in a relationship with someone. You don't even bring them in, not to talk of comparing what the guy is doing. So I think the whole thing got him pissed. And why would you be saying that? Imagine how many people that were there. There were lots of them there. Kim Wanda, Neliswa, Liema, Didi, I think JP also. That guys, it was a lot. So the whole thing got Bravo be pissed. I know the lady's also trying to talk to him. Like, are you guys coming to tell me how to run my home or how to deal in my relationship? Who to the young man was like, no, I don't want to say anything. I just want to make a statement. He told her, since there are things that I'm not doing that Q does, then go to Q. Go to Q, young lady. Go to Q. I'm out. Go to Q. I'm no longer interested. Yeah, I know the thing might hurt him because maybe deep within he likes Tracy, but he really needs time to figure things out because Tracy is really a character, guys. Tracy is a big character, I have to tell you people. And you know that when this young man said, okay, there are so many things. You remember the other thing when she was talking about what she's going to do to Tandega and all of that? She was telling Bravo. And the guy, honestly, if you're a guy and you're with this type of lady that is saying all sorts of things and all, you need to be very careful with this kind of person because this is not, he's just scared of committing. Because this kind of person may take this too deeply and come after you outside the house because she looks violent, seriously, with the kind of things she says. Do you know, before you know it, boom, she says she's out. Next thing, she has moved to Q. And can you guys see? She didn't waste time to move on. This lady literally, boom, she moved on. Yo, she moved on immediately, went to queue. So one would even imagine that, okay, maybe these people are doing something behind my back. Like, how come they moved on so fast? Okay, probably you've been looking for this opportunity and it just came on a platter. And yo, imagine you being in a relationship and you have an issue, or maybe someone is like, oh, you're always with this guy, you keep claiming no, and you guys just broke up. Next minute, next second, boom, you're with this person. Of course everybody's gonna say, oh, but we all know Q is not serious here. because he's the young man is not serious at all. At all, he's not. Guys, can you guys see? Boom. Tracy ended up in Q's bed. And that was Bravo the other end. In fact, the whole thing pissed him off. Like, it was Liema and Ashe that even kind of like just calm down, comforting him. Because imagine that you with some meet the person moves immediately and you're sleeping next to them. Yo, guys, I really felt for him, but at the same time, I like it. I like that strictness. I like that he's being disciplined. I like that he's the one disciplining himself this time around. I love the self control from Bravo because you don't make a mistake twice. You don't make such mistake twice at all. But do you know that earlier in the day, that was when they were preparing for not preparing, that was when they were doing the whole Zake shopping and all. So they were having a conversation. That the other end was Dawn and Eliswa, while the other end is Bravo and Tracy. Tracy telling them she chooses Bravo. They were just cracking a joke, and Bravo saying that he is gonna take her to the village, and she's gonna wake up very early in the morning and cook for them, but they are not much though. He said we are just 34, or I think he said we are just 34, and he was really very funny. Okay, they were just literally trying to bond, get to know each other. But I think Trixie just wants it. Is it that she just want to be cuddled, or she just want them to get down there, or like I don't know what it is with her, because to me with her too, I could tell you that she's just having fun and catching cruise in the house. Because tell me who moves on so fast from here to here. From first it was offensive, then it was Q, now Bravo P, and you guys know Bravo almost had a fallout with Q over the same issue with the whole after Smash revealed it that Sunday, and now you're still comparing this person. No, no, that's the height of disrespect. You don't do that. You don't do that. If you can't be patient with Bravo, try to get to understand him. He may not really be doing all of those PDA. That doesn't mean that he doesn't really appreciate you. He may also be taking his time to get to know this person. But Tracy on her own is making it very difficult for this young man. And with the kind of things she says, this is not somebody you want to like do something with and come outside and oh my god, it's really gonna be messy. I guess the young man doesn't really want all of that. But we remember that the other time he was having conversation with Didi about this whole ship thing. I want to be in a ship with you and all of that before Didi moved to Shefane. Do you guys think, because definitely Shefane is leaving tomorrow. Anyway, let's just watch and see how the dynamics is gonna be between Bravo and Didi if Shefane eventually leaves the house. Alright, share your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one soon, and happy Sunday.